Well, crap.
Welcome to parts.
I said, well, crap.
Why?
Stuff happened.
Yeah. Welcome back to Tales of the Abyss. We are in the Absorption Gate, and everyone's been separated.
Shift the eyes.
No, they have. If you've ever played a Tales game before, Namco really likes to do this.
Shift the eyes. Well, it'll probably last like a whole 2 seconds.
Actually, this dungeon's puzzle is based on the fact that your team is split up.
Again, shift the eyes.
Oh, you'll
I'm
see.
sure it won't last.
Right
I'm sure it
now
won't last that long.
Yeah. Right now I'm just showing off. You actually, you cannot unequip capacity cores that characters that are currently away from your team, which does make sense considering how can you trade with someone that's not really with you. But so if you're concerned about that, just make sure you unequip.
They're ghosts.
Just make sure you unequip capacity cores and stuff. And I am still bad at aiming Mew fire.
Yes, you are.
Oy.
I should hurt you. No, just kidding.
Yeah. And at this point, I'm just making sure I didn't forget anything. We came in from there. We can't actually warp down there, so.
Well, isn't that a stairwell?
We can't go down the teleporter, and we came in from the far right, so.
Well,
And right now I'm doing something stupid. Although it's completely up to you. It's not. It doesn't actually need to be. It doesn't need to be a stupid thing. But
What do you mean? What do you mean?
if you're worried about over leveling your characters, just don't fight anything until everyone regroups. I don't really care, so I'm gonna fight guys, even if I am separated.
I can't imagining how everybody fell. Everybody's falling. Normally they see Jade doing a cannonball.
I can imagine Jade just like having his arms crossed, and he just kind of falls and like, I've seen, I've been through worse, and then he just lands gracefully.
And the judges give him 10, 10, 10, 5. And then the one who gave him 5 blows up.
Sounds about right.
I'm having too much fun with this. I'm sorry.
Anyway, that's all right. So anyway, like I mentioned before, the absorption and radiation gate. See, there's everybody else. You can see Jade over there. Hi, Jade.
I can't see shit.
Oh,
I can't see anything.
I probably ran through it a little too quick. As you can see, the absorption gate basically uses every puzzle from every passage ring that we've been to so far. This at least makes sense.
Open sesame.
I can understand them reusing stuff for a dungeon like this.
Yeah, they're playing up the fact that hey, it's gonna be hey, it's the final thing.
Yeah.
You might want to do something.
Yeah,
about that.
this is. I will agree that Namco did a good job of making you think this is the end of the game. They. Oh, like that's a spoiler.
Again. Meanwhile,
I mean, yes.
Tentacle says.
I mean, yes. In Darius Carlon, you got split. Your team split up at the beginning, but that also only lasted like what? 10
It also
minutes
felt
max?
very forced.
That's why I said it only lasted like 10 minutes max. You got everyone back, and
But again, I want to say that it felt very forced there.
that was more just trying to put in last-minute character development or more like last-minute plot exposition for Mythos.
Character development in quotations.
Well, they already had enough character development for Mythos at the time. It was more just a last-minute explanation on his motives.
Hey, you can't remember?
Even though we already knew what he was trying to
You
do.
can't remember what we said? Here's a recap.
No, I mean, he's trying to convince everyone that what he's doing is right by making everyone think the world hates them, but
You didn't do a very good job, by the way.
He actually did a pretty damn good job, as Lloyd's the one that has to convince everyone that he's being an idiot.
I'm not saying you didn't do a very good job, considering Rio didn't fall for anything.
He kind of did for about
2 seconds.
He did for the last like 40
40
seconds.
seconds. he's like, oh wait, oh wait.
He started believing it when Perseo was actually outright trying to murder.
No, that was the point when he's like, you're an idiot. Stop it. Stop.
Anyways, let's not go into too much of a tangent on Symphonia. I still have to re-record that game anyway.
Boot to the head. What does this button?
Anyways, every time you get to one of these glyphs, you can switch between the other two parties.
Because this makes so much sense.
Well, they gotta find a way to do it somehow.
Yeah, but it's like, how does that even work?
I guess you're supposed to be implying that all three of the groups are acting at the exact same time.
That's it, huh? No, I'm legitimately wondering how that makes any sense. Like, I'm just sitting here like, huh?
Yeah, these battles sure are tough.
Sometimes it's best not to question how dungeons in an RPG
Don't
works.
question things.
Because I'm pretty sure when they got to this point in the anime, they just kind of sidestepped this entire dungeon. I mean, they do go to the absorption gate in the anime, but
They don't focus
it's
on
like they get to the absorption gate and 5 minutes later they're at Van.
They don't focus on the fact that, hey, it's a long way down. Because that would be just filler.
Well, they don't need to. That's the point.
It's just filler.
They did the same thing in the Symphonia anime too. They completely skipped out on everything related to Darius Karlon.
That one was also rushed, so.
Well, that's not really their fault. The company nearly went bankrupt at the last half of the show.
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't for that, though, they probably still would have rushed Darius Karlon, because seriously, how much is there to show in that?
Nothing.
Let's go, Luke.
Exactly, that's my point. Anyways, if you haven't noticed by now, you kind of need to use Luke to make all these invisible bridges. Otherwise, no one else is going to be able to go anywhere.
Because apparently Luke's the only one who can actually use Mew for some reason.
No, it's just that Mew only stays with Luke. So that's a nice detail, that if you're not controlling Luke, then you don't have the Sorcerer's Ring.
It would have been funny if
At least for this dungeon, anyway.
It would have been funny if he just sent Mew through the glyph.
He goes over there like, Mew! He's like, hey Jade, catch! He just throws Mew over to Jade. Mew!
Jade is a catcher's
I can
mitt.
see him doing that though.
Sounds like and then you see Jade with a catcher's mitt.
Sad thing is, I can't actually legit see Luke doing that.
No, what I was trying to say was that you put Mew on the glyph there while you're switching characters, and then Mew just transfers over to that. I was like, this makes so much more sense. Screw your puzzle, we can do it ourselves.
Like Jade, can't you just jump down here? Like, oh wait, no.
They
thought. Damn it, Namco, you crafty bastards! You thought of everything.
No, it's like that. So Jade, can't you do that? Can't you just jump down here? Oh, I'm an old man. I can't do that.
But Jade, why don't you just jump down?
Oh,
here?
I'm a frail old
no.
man. I need someone to carry me.
No, I don't even think he did that. He was just like, no.
Oh. I was trying to be
kind of
funny.
like when Annis was trying to convince everyone that he was her dad so that she could go gambling.
I was trying to be funny.
I know. No, that's why I thought it would be hilarious. That's just as hilarious. It's like, Jade, can you just jump down there and hit the switch for us? No. No.
You first.
Like, and that's just his only response. It's just, no.
You first.
Kind of wish I could use the.
It's like, no girls allowed. But Anne's is there. She's a kid. She doesn't count.
Let's see. What do you need, guy? Now, definitely don't need agility. You have way too much of that now. You need phonic. You need magic attack.
What do you need?
And
What's he gonna
physical
What's he
defense.
gonna use with magic? He doesn't have any magic. What's he gonna use with magic?
I think phonic attack in general just powers up your arts. It works better for spellcasters than physical attackers, but it still counts towards arts in general.
This Git has absolutely
That,
nothing
and you also
of
get add skills based on the stat boosts you get, so...
This Git holds nothing of value.
It's nice. This is another point in time where I kind of wish the game actually gave you small hints as to what skills you were learning based on what capacity core you were doing.
It
Kind of like they do with everything. Kind of like they do with everything from Vesperia onward, so you don't have to guess what you're learning.
I was going to say that if you look in the options menu, sometimes you will see an ability you're going to learn next.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like an art that you're going to learn. Yeah, you. Yeah,
Oh, no,
something
no,
like
no, not arts. No,
Oh.
no, those you always learn. I'm talking about the ad skills you get from the capacity cores. Because I think, because by Vesperia, Namco realized, oh shit, people don't like to just randomly assume what they're going to learn. So, hey, if you equip this thing, you're going to learn these skills eventually.
the tinfoil hat.
No, it's just nice to know what you're getting into as opposed to just randomly guessing.
I think this is going to be the point where my guy just starts learning everything.
Because you actually have to use them. Like every 3 hits, try a new art, try a new art, try a new art. God damn it, guy.
Yep, that's pretty much every time I get to a battle at this point in my run.
Well, it's also going to happen with Natalia as well.
Let's see if I care.
So have fun with this in your run.
Well,
every 3 hits, Guy and Natalia are going to learn a new art.
Good for them. Good for them, and then they'll just stay in the backseat. They're like the backseat drivers.
Eventually you'll use them.
What? And if you don't, we'll make you.
Pretty
Because
much.
screw you.
Yeah, this is pretty much Namco going, hey, have you used everybody?
No.
Are you only using 4? You had 6. Well, now you got to use all 6.
What if I don't feel like it? Too bad.
Too bad.
Get good.
You know what I find the most hilarious? The 2 characters that have healers on their teams are the 2 that don't need healers.
The ones that need healers are the ones that actually need healing.
Like you have Jade and Annis, and they're the only 2 that don't know how to heal. Well, like, and Jade's the main, and Jade is the pure mage, and Annis is the slow powerhouse, even though she's not that slow. She's faster than I gave her credit for originally. I'll give her that.
I'm paraplegic when in battle.
She's not really paraplegic. She just rides on Tokunaga.
I was trying to be funny. Stop ruining my.
Eh.
You ruined my joke.
Wait, what if Tokunaga's the paraplegic?
That just doesn't make any.
That's why he has to shrink every time he's out of battle.
That just doesn't make any freaking sense
To
then.
continue downward?
How does it?
Then how's he walking?
Not much more sense than having him grow in battle at random.
True.
She just lives in the super mushroom every 5 seconds.
Are you worried?
And then
No.
gives him a poison mushroom at the end of the
I
battle.
have you at my side.
No, it'd be the mini mushroom.
And I've seen everyone's strength in our travels together.
Because you don't even see Tokunaga doing it on the map.
Oh. I think you kind of can on her model. It's just very, very hard to see.
Or I think it's supposed to be her backpack.
Shown himself means he trusts us.
Yeah,
Yes.
because anytime it's zoomed in on her and she's facing away from you, you can see Tokunaga. So
And the first step to doing that is to rejoin everyone else.
Right.
it's a good thing Natalia can walk in
You
heels
know, Guy,
with little to no problems.
What's wrong?
you really are very nice. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So entertaining.
Yeah, everyone's gonna get minor, just talking scenes. It's all good. At least it does kind of make sense the way they split everyone up because Guy and Natalia did grow up together, so they would know the most. They would be able to interact the best with each other.
Meanwhile, I'm just sitting here
And-
I'm just sitting here like saying, "I just don't care."
I understand.
What?
Like,
I'm
Natalia,
actually playing my
nice that
playing
you
my
use
run right
Storm
now.
Edge.
I'm playing my run right now, and this enemy is stuck on the floor.
Eh,
How is it stuck on the floor?
why not?
It's stuck in the floor.
The difference is
It's all
so
good.
obvious.
Just kill it.
It's stuck in the floor. You
Alright.
stupid
Good,
phonon
good.
bot. How are you stuck? How are you clipping through the floor?
That's a good question.
Its legs were clipping through the floor.
Anyway, this is why you wanted to light those torches, because now you can get this chest and you can get a grass chamber. Although I'm not going in the right thing here. Bone saw chamber, there we go. Hey, guy maxed out Demon Fang.
Woohoo!
It's about damn time.
Woohoo!
Now that I actually have a bunch of these, yeah, Tempest. Guy, if you're gonna spam the crap out of Tempest, I'm gonna make sure you use as little TP with it as humanly possible.
Devas.
No, because he really, really likes to use Tempest a lot. He also seems to really like using Demon Fang and Void Tempest since he maxed those out.
Devas.
And this is when I realized, oh right, I completely forgot to try powering up Natalia's arts. She's not going to power up any of her arts if she's not actually in the active party using said arts.
Oh, you missed.
Like I mentioned before, I'm not going to try and max out everybody's arts. That would take way too long, and it's not worth it. It's also not necessary.
Nah.
Now I gotta go through this teleporting puzzle again. Ugh.
Oh wait.
It's not really a puzzle. It's not really a puzzle, more so than a waste of time. There's no reason for you to have to do 3 teleportations.
I see Van's playing Professor Layton has caught up with him here.
I'm not gonna. Let's not drag that joke into the ground.
We brought it up. We have to make it relevant again.
We brought it up like 30 parts ago.
I don't care. It's still funny.
If he ever does that pose again, but
Still
Difference
funny.
is so obvious.
I've never actually played a Layton game.
Neither.
That includes the Phoenix Wright and Layton crossover.
Same here. In all honesty, I should get to that though. Eventually.
I also need to actually sit down and play Dual Destinies. God damn it!
All I know is that in one case, Maya is accused of witchcraft because they found somebody turned to gold.
Because it's Maya. She's accused of everything.
No, it's
Poor
like
girl.
it's like one case they accuse her of using witchcraft to turn somebody into gold. I don't know how, but
Oh.
it just does.
Okay.
Yeah. It's weird.
And we're all here making fun of Larry.
It's weird.
Like, for all the crap we give Larry, he's got it much better off than Naya. I mean, poor Maya.
Yeah,
We will eventually finish Justice for All, and we'll get to talk more about that. I have it all recorded.
eventually.
It all comes down to all 3 of our schedules matching up.
By the way, why does nobody comment on the fact that everyone's okay?
What do you mean?
Well, there was that avalanche that separated the party, and they can clearly see each other from upstairs. So why does nobody comment on that?
I think they kind of just assumed that, okay, well, if we're okay, then everyone else should be too, because
It's not very.
In fact,
It's
I
not a
think
real good idea to leave things up to assumption.
well, actually, I think they even mentioned when you're with Jade and Annis, I think they mentioned that. It's like Annis, like, I hope everyone's okay. It's like, I'm sure. Jade's just like, nah, I'm sure they'll be fine. They've been through worse.
I'm just saying, it's not usually a good idea to to just leave things up to assumption.
Well, that's Jade.
I don't care if it. I
You know
don't
how
care.
he
I'm
is.
going by common sense here.
I understand, and I'm sure Jade is worried about everybody else. It's just Jade.
It's like he just doesn't give a fuck.
Well, he does. He just doesn't show that he gives a fuck.
I'm trying to be funny. You keep ruining my joke. Zap.
Jade doesn't need jokes. Jade makes his joke. Jade makes the jokes for us.
Zap.
You know I'm right.
And finally, zap. Oh, come on. Now you're just wasting time.
Ah.
Now you're just wasting time for the sake of wasting time.
No, I really was trying to avoid that guy. Like, oh crud.
How to waste.
Also, I am using Annis because I mean I can use Jade. He's not unlike other spellcasters in Tales games. Jade actually can use physical attacks, so he's not completely limited to one style of fighting. That's one of the reasons why I like Jade. He's not he's a mage that can actually defend himself.
Yeah.
And that's not knocking any other characters. I'm just saying in general, in JRPG terms, the main spellcaster usually has spells and nothing else.
That
I mean, even
Tokunaga, I think you're drunk.
I mean, for argument's sake, even in Symphonia, Rain and Genus can whack things with their weapons. It's not going to do much, but you can whack people with it.
I like how Tokunaga's main form of attack is just flailing about.
Oh yeah.
Tokunaga, you struggle.
It's super effective.
Somehow.
And somehow not hurting Annis in the process.
That
That is something I'm noticing. Tokunaga the doll, how come it's not getting, like, cut up every time that Annis takes damage?
And why is Annis' life connected to Tokunaga?
I think that has to do with the, using phonic arts. Because she's using her magic to control Tokunaga. So it hurts her if something damages it, because she's technically part of it. I'm not sure. They never really explained that.
They should have gone into that. They should have really gone into that.
They kind of hand wave it in a skit where they ask, like, when they ask Annis, how does Tokunaga work? It's like,
I don't know.
It's like, well, if you really have to know, that's a secret. Damn it, Namco.
No, it's like
say we don't want
no,
to.
it's like this. It's like this. How does Tokunaga work? I don't know.
Secret.
No, they don't. Doesn't even designate with that. It's just.
To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if that's Annis' response. Like, well, Dad just gave it to me and I use him. Once again, I do know where I'm going for the most part, but this dungeon is just kind of confusing.
What if Tokunaga had other forms? Like
what do you mean?
like it could turn to a speed bike.
Oh shit! So it would be Russian?
Damn right.
And it turns into a jetpack?
Yeah. Well, you don't. You know it.
I would say a jet board, but no.
No.
It would be much better to see Annis just with a jetpack. You're like, oh yeah. It'd be like Mr. Satan versus Dan all over again.
Rocket Knight Adventures, now starring Annis.
Damn right.
Screw everything, I have a jetpack.
Don't even pretend that's not awesome.
Screw everything, I'll destroy the pig army in their pig star with my stuffed animal.
That game is so ridiculously hard.
It's
Especially the Super Nintendo
it
games.
just escalated from stage 1. No, I meant the plot itself just escalated from stage 1.
Well, there's not much more for us to talk about.
It's like basically.
I mean, yay, there's
No.
a save
Yeah,
point if you want to grind.
let me refer it this way. It's basically like this: you go from the grassy plains to a castle to the freaking Death Star. What?
It's a side-scrolling beat 'em up. Non sequiturs
Beat 'em up
are
my foot.
commonplace.
Beat him up my foot.
Fine, it's
The platformer.
It's your standard platformer. Non sequiturs are commonplace in those.
It's like to the death. We got Death Star. We got Death Star.
Damn right. Ooh, pineapple gel. You know, it's awfully nice for Van to just leave these random treasure chests all over the absorption gate for us to get.
What happened to my purse?
I mean, I assume it's Van. He's the only other person in here. Who else would have put those there? Speaking of Van, it's like, yeah, Anna has a good point. We're gonna go fight Van. You think we're gonna win?
Oh.
That's kind of what Jade is saying too.
We could break his legs and he'd still keep going.
Nora, we need you.
That's not enough. We need to break everything.
Her hammer already can break everything.
We need to break the entire body.
Do you not remember what she did to that Ursa?
That's an Ursa. That's different.
It's still a frickin' bear.
Bitch, I'm a motherfucking bear.
Yeah, there really isn't much for us to talk about. Now we're getting into Ruby territory. Jesus, this dungeon is boring.
Are you a bear? Bitch, I might be.
At least the music's not as repetitive as the Sephiroth dungeon.
It may as well be.
It's at least tolerable.
There's only so much. There's only so much chorus I can take in one dungeon.
Yeah, it's no different from going through Ganon's castle in any Zelda game ever.
You don't get a chorus for going to the dungeon there. You only get the chorus from when you encounter Ganon himself.
Still counts.
The only time I ever had.
Oh look, we get a weapon for Natalia in a
Party
party that doesn't have Natalia in it.
Yeah. Once again.
What the crap, game?
Once again, referencing the fact that Natalia has no purpose here.
No, I think they just messed up.
And of course, it's named after one of Alucard's moves.
Which Alucard?
Soul Steel.
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember learning a move called Strike Eagle in Symphony of the Night.
No, is that? I thought the one was called. I thought it was called Soul Steel.
Oh no, there is a bow called Soul Steel.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
We got that at the casino.
I was talking about that one. I thought that's what we got.
No, we got Strike Eagle.
Oh. That's nowhere near as funny.
We got Soul Steel a while ago, dude.
That's nowhere near as funny. Though it does rhyme with Storm Eagle.
Damn right. It's Storm Eagle.
Who cares?
Anyway, so yeah, teleporter puzzle.
What if you take too many?
We've had these before.
What if you take too many teleporters and they just barf after a while? They get a roller coaster.
What if they're like the teleporters from Red vs. Blue? So every time we teleport, we're now covered in black soot.
What is this black stuff on me? Get off!
Go through the teleporter. We've never tested it before. We threw rocks through. Yeah, we did. We threw a rock through it. Came out the other side, didn't it?
Yeah, but it's all black and smoky. We got turned up too high. Talk about it. I don't see not anything on this stupid thing.
It's all gritty and covered in black stuff. Oh, I get what this is about now. You're afraid of a little black stuff. Yes, I am afraid of black stuff.
You know what the funny thing is? They actually bring the teleporter back during a fight scene. Remember one of the big fight scenes?
God.
It's stupid as crap.
Nice.
It's like when everybody's trying to run away from Tex waking up. Literally everybody.
Oh, I wanted to use lightning punishment to kill you.
And it was literally everybody running away from Tex during that scene. And and whenever Tucker got beat up, he always gets thrown into the teleporter.
God damn it,
and
Tucker.
then eventually the entire red team mistook him for Tex.
Oh, God dang it.
You can imagine what happened next. Guys.
Oh my God. The teleporter sent me back in time.
Guys, I'm pretty sure
What the
that.
hell are you talking about?
Guys, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, guys, you're not gonna believe this, but years from now, we're all gonna be stationed at Blood Gulch together, and we're gonna have a war, and then there's gonna be this flag like, Tucker, you didn't go back in time, you just went through the teleporter, stop being an idiot.
It's kind of
It's
it's
like-
just the two of us, huh?
I'm sorry, it just keeps reminding me.
There's
Like,
Tokunaga
It's
as
like-
well. It doesn't feel like just the two of us to me.
guys, I'm pretty sure it's Tucker, not Tex.
I guess you're right.
See, I told you.
Well,
Waff.
I lucked out and got you. But do you think Luke and the others are okay?
There we go.
Well,
Now they're
he
finally
and
getting
I
into
are
the
both
whole, like,
reasonably
I hope everyone's okay.
experienced
There we go.
Colonel, what about Luke and Natalia?
What about Natalia?
Ah, they'll be fine. They've managed to survive this long.
Jade has no faith in Luke or Natalia.
No, just saying. What about Natalia?
Now I get it.
You
It's
jerk.
not that you don't care, it's that you really
She's
believe
gotten a
in
lot
them,
better
right?
since the beginning of the game, and you know it.
No.
Oh, what? What is it,
Can't you at
Colonel?
least say she's tolerable?
Yes, I suppose one could view it that way.
Ah, dang it.
She's right.
She went from
Anyways.
annoying to
Them this
boring.
far if I didn't.
Let's put it that way.
Or which is
Colonel,
worse?
What are you
Both.
standing there agreeing with yourself about?
If you had to pick one or the other and you had no other option, which would
Let's hurry
would
up
you rather
and
have?
show the others.
I'm just curious.
I'd rather have
I'm
boring.
counting on you, Anis.
Well, that's what you have,
I'm
so you should be
counting
happy.
on You too.
And then Jake kicks her off to the next platform down.
Like, like, hey, Anis. Yes.
Hey, Ennis, what's down there? What?
Dick move.
Hey, you made it, didn't you? What if the,
Wow, that would just be
what if the
mean.
entire puzzle was solved just by doing Benny Hill shenanigans?
It's like, we gotta get down there. Why don't we just jump down there?
Well, you see, this old body has weak and fragile legs.
The only person that can fly is Mew. Anyway, we're about halfway done with this puzzle, so we're gonna finish it up in the next
It's
video.
been 30 minutes
I
and
know
we're still
it's
not done this.
kind of-
We're still not done this stupid puzzle.
Yeah. I know it's long and boring, and tedious,
Stupid.
just like every Sephiroth dungeon, but hey, at least there's plot going on this time.
Define plot.
We're going after Van. He's actually here.
I don't see him anywhere.
You'll see him eventually.
No, you're. It's like I don't see him because the part's over. Oh.